Hello everybody, it's Christy. So I have got some finds to share with you from our recent little outing. We took a morning, not a morning, we went to the little vintage market that is north of us, just about, it's like 8 miles. It's not very far. And it's an old church, and then inside are these little stalls, and people can rent them. And I don't know how many vendors are in there, maybe 6 or so. But yeah, so that was fun. So we did that, and I walked in, and first off, just found something for $1, and I thought, oh, okay, this might be a good trip. So this is not like they said it's vintage. It's not vintage. I mean, it's just kind of a table runner. No, it's not a runner. I guess it's a square tablecloth, but it was $1. And it's pretty big. I mean, I think it's at least probably 30 by 30 inches. But I love this, and I thought I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to tea dye a portion of it. So I might cut it into a quarter and then tea dye a quarter of it. But I thought that was really nice. I always like things like this. They're just a great staple to have for layering and using on projects. So I really like that a lot. So that was nice. And so I found that. Then I went back. Oh yeah. So then, oh, I know, I found these. So I had gotten, gosh, when I destashed, I got rid of pretty much all of my cigar boxes. I have a couple super old vintage wooden ones. I mean, these are wood too, but like they're hardwood. They're really pretty. So I have those, and I have them in here actually as storage. So I thought, well, I wanted one to put some little like crochet flowers, things like that. So I found this one, and it's in really nice condition. And so I thought, oh, this will be great. So I might alter it a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. And then they had this specific vendor, everything was half off. So there were just some cute little greeting cards, little vintage cards for $1. And this one I thought was so pretty. I really thought that was lovely. And so yeah, really pretty. So I found those. And then I looked over, and my sister has she has a wedding shoe that she got. I can't remember how old it is. I think it's from like the 20s or 30s. I can't remember, but it's really pretty. And then when she was here, we found these absolutely gorgeous crocheted gloves. So she bought that to kind of go with her, wedding shoe. And then I turned, and in one little corner on a shelf was this absolutely beautiful clutch. It's a vintage clutch. And it's got this beautiful pearlescent satin on the back. And look at all the beading. It's just really pretty. It's so pretty. Isn't that lovely? So I picked this up for her. And, but it's in really great condition. And so, yeah, so I picked that up for her. And, oh, I guess that's the only thing that's not, oh, I didn't notice the zipper is broken. Well, the zipper pull. I can fix that before I send it to her, though. I'll put something on there. But isn't that pretty? So she's going to display it with her wedding shoe, and it has the original box. So I thought that was really cute. So I found that. Sorry, guys. I have a frog in my throat today. And then I came around the corner and there's this one area that has, they've always got, oh gosh, I can't remember her name, but anyway, she always has like, sewing ephemera, things like that. And this was bundled together for $3. And it's just pure magic. I am so happy. I love it. But there's a couple pieces of, you know, vintage fabric in there. And then there are just all of these just random pieces of embroidery. And there's some, you know, hankies and like this. Isn't that pretty? I mean, they're just little vintage pieces that have been torn off or cut on, and the lady's like, but these are ripped, right? You know they're ripped. And I said, oh yeah, I know. But old tea towels, flour sack that somebody had embroidered on. And then just part of a doily tablecloth, and this probably came off like a pillowcase or something, and it's just really beautiful cotton. I said, oh, I love this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is beautiful. There's just like a little collar piece, another vintage hanky. This I'm not so fond of, but and then this. There's several pillow ends in here, which I absolutely love because I love this old vintage cotton. I think it's so pretty. But I just thought this was such a great find. Isn't that pretty? Really, really nice. And I thought this was pretty, it was sweet. Love that little linen piece. And then, just again, I really think that these were off of towels. Some of them are towels, but I think some of them are pillowcases. And I love this. Look at that. It's part of a handkerchief. It's been torn. Isn't that pretty? It's just beautiful. Really, really pretty. Hi, Clarice. And another portion of a hanky. And then there's two parts of this that have just been, they're just cut and torn. And again, the fabric is so nice. But it's somebody's, you know, embroidery. And I don't know if it just fell apart. Probably just wore out. But the stitches are all coming out of it. But there's two portions of that. Well, I really loved that. So I got that. And then, I think this was just kind of laying about, and I think it was like $1 or $2, and I really liked it. It's been washed and probably not cared for the right way. And so I'm going to probably cut a section. I'm going to tea dye it and see if I can't get it to loosen up a bit because it's pretty stiff. But again, it'll just make a great layering piece. So these are always fun things if you can find them. Really good for layering. And, oh, and then next to that, I think it was by the purse, oh no, then, let's see, where did I go? Oh, so then I went, and they're next to where they have these little cutter doilies, that bag, were these bundles of, so these were bundled together for $2 for all three of these. And they're just like, probably from the 80s, but they're really nice cottons. And each of them has at least 1 to 2 yards. And they're really pretty. And I thought, oh, these would make beautiful covers. I was thinking about doing some needle books like I made a couple weeks ago. out of some of these because I think those would be really, really pretty. And then there was this second bundle, and there, I think there's a lot of yardage of this one. And, you know, somebody used it for sewing, but it's really nice. It's really, really pretty. And then this one's got like the green background. Not typically a color that I would go to, but I think, again, I think this will just be really pretty used in just a lot of different ways. I like it. And then this blue background with the pink roses, really pretty. So I found those. And then I went back to, there's one gal that always has, oh gosh, she's got doilies and laces and trims and stuff. And she didn't have any laces, but she did have, this was $2. And it is absolutely beautiful. And it's torn in places and has some stains, but it's really pretty. Just gorgeous. So I love that. And I think these are little, I think maybe geese or something. But isn't that pretty? Thought that was fun. So I grabbed that. So much goodness. And then there's this huge armoire that just has tons of vintage quilts inside, and I can't afford their vintage quilts, but they had two of these. I wish you guys could feel this. This is so old, and you can just see where it has been worn. It's just threadbare in places, and it's totally worn, and it's just been hand quilted. All of this hand quilting, it's amazing to me. It's amazing. But it is so soft, absolutely soft. And the back is this beautiful faded yellow. And then these absolutely beautiful hand appliqued vintage little lady with the flowers and her parasol and her bonnet. It truly is amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. But you can just tell it's all worn. And so the panels, it was $2 for a panel, and they had two of them. And so one of them is this really pretty, purples and greens. And can you imagine what that looked like when it was new? How vibrant that would have been. And the back with this yellow, it would have been so beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous now, but I can imagine seeing the whole quilt. And then there's this one that's kind of the blue with the purple. But everything's worn, and it obviously was a well-loved quilt. So they had these two panels, and I thought, yeah, they're just beautiful. Oh, love them. And then laying underneath that was this strip. And again, it's just been cut. Another hand quilted piece here, and it's got these little, I hope you can see, they're so faded, but these little appliqued, embroidered little sunbonnet girls holding flowers. And there are 8 blocks in total. And I don't even know, I think it probably was finished at one time because it looks obviously like it's been cut, but it's so pretty. And I think I paid $10 for this, but again, I kind of envision it. I don't know. I might try to make a wall hanging out of it, because I just think that would look so cool. And the hand quilting is so amazing. It's really pretty. Oh, love it. Okay. I could just sit and look at that. It's just gorgeous. So then, I went back to my other section that I like to go to, and this was back there, and it's a head This is like a headpiece. And this is a collar. And this is a collar piece. So it's just beautiful. It's so pretty. And it's so stained. It's old, and you can just tell it was worn. It's so beautiful. But all this tatting is amazing. And so I can just envision it, you know, it was worn like this. You know, it was worn like that, and it's got the tassel that hangs in the back. And then this little piece, I'm sure was like one of those little head coverings that went on that clipped and were pinned in. I'm pretty sure. But isn't that gorgeous? So I thought that was a treasure. Loved that. And then, so that's what I got at the little vintage market. And then we went to a thrift store, and I found these linen placemats, which I thought were really cute. Really, really cute. And the lady there told me that there was a little 90-year-old woman who brought in some stuff to donate. And these were from her. And I thought, oh, that's really sweet. So I loved these. But they're super fine and delicate. And then they had sheet music. And these were half off. So they were 50 cents. But they are these really great little sheet music books. And they're from the 30s, and they're really, really nice. And so these are going to be great to have in my stash. And they will come out super cool in the binding because they're just stapled here in the center, I think. Yep. So I can pop the staples out, and those will be cool. So there were several of those. But again, I just loved the old sheet music. And then there were two of these larger pieces of sheet music. And this is from like 1937. But I loved this illustration on the front. I thought that was really pretty. And then this one I liked. It's long. And I thought that would be perfect to put in something. You know, you can fold the pages and whatnot, but I thought that was cool. So I got a couple of things of sheet music. And then, so that is what I found yesterday. And then on Etsy, so I love these vintage French laundry labels. And I've got several boxes of them, but they're bigger. They're a little bit larger. And I saw these on Etsy, and they were smaller. And so these are just, oh gosh, not probably 3/8 inch wide. My other ones I think are about 1/2 or 5/8. And I found these are my grandma's initials, and so I picked them up because I just think they are so precious. And normally they just come one of these to a box, but this person that was selling them, and they came from France. I got them yesterday. She put 2 of them in a box, which I thought was really cool. But it's got a great little French box. Really, really sweet. So I got those. And then I, on eBay, I just happened to come across somebody that had vintage calling cards, and they're hard to find. But this person had a set of, I can't remember how many there are. I don't know. There was like 20 maybe. But they're really, really cool. They're just so cool. But they were an absolutely great price. And so, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I might copy these onto some coffee dyed paper or something. But I thought really, really cool. So, so I found those. So that was an eBay find. And then, a couple of weeks ago, I went to, the little thrift store in town and found some little, applique, these embroidered pieces. These are so amazing. These, I'm not kidding you guys, these are so cool. Oh, they're so, so cool. They're pretty, but they're just like, they came off of old hankies. They're so, the colors, they're just beautiful. Isn't that pretty? They're just amazing. I tried scanning them, but it didn't work. And, look at that, lovely. It didn't work because I really thought if I scanned them, then, that would just be a great way, you know, could use them over and over again as a digital image. And then I could share them with you guys, but, I don't know. I might see if I can find somebody to help me with that, but, they're just really pretty. And I found 2 of them, so I'll show you the other one, the other set. Look at that. The colors are so beautiful. They're pretty. They're just really, really pretty. And then there's another one of these daisies. So that was this one. And then this one. I love this one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just the detail. And the back side versus the front side. It's just amazing. Just so delicate. But aren't they pretty? I just thought they were beautiful. And I loved that. I love all the staining. Pretty. That's so nice. Look at that. And this fabric that this is stitched on, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's got a floral pattern. It's so delicate, but there's a little floral pattern in that. It's so pretty. And these are, some of these I think are like embroidery samples. So I have, and I don't know where it's at, and I need to find it. And I hope in cleaning and purging that it didn't inadvertently get tossed out or something. But I found at an antique store a couple of years ago a Swiss embroidery book, like a sample book. So like stores, when they had the sample books, and you could, you know, pick and choose different embroideries for gowns and things like that. I found a book at an antique store, and I know I had it in here and I just can't find it, but it's 8.5 by 11 or close to it, sheets out of this book, and each page has the most amazing hand embroidered swatches, and it's so cool. And I have to find it because I just don't know. I just don't know where it's at, and I need to find it because I was looking for it the other day, but it's really cool. But anyway, so those are my little fun vintage finds. It was fun to kind of just go out and look about a bit. We haven't done that in quite a while. And so it was just fun. It was nice to get out, and I think hubby had a good time kind of getting out of the house as well. So that is what I have to share with you guys. So I hope that you have a great day, and I will chat with you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.